Leading change and leading innovation is not the same thing, says Dr. Linda Hill, a Harvard business professor, author, and researcher of leadership and innovation. She defines innovation as anything that is new and useful. Since she allows such a broad definition, I will tell you how you and I are also an innovation process. Stay tuned. Want to know one habit ultra successful people have in common? They read a lot. They believe that books are the gateway to learning and knowledge. This is a sprinkle of wisdom. I recently heard Dr. Linda Hill on Brene Brown's podcast, Dare to Lead. I was so inspired that I immediately went and watched Dr. Hill's TED Talk called How to Manage for Collective Creativity, which I'll link below. Dr. Hill and her team spent a long time studying leaders in innovation, and two of those being Pixar and Google. Now, how you and I like the innovation process at Pixar? Well, first of all, there are some people who are fine with fine. They're perfectly happy being told what to do and just following along. Well, if you're here with me, that's not you. You like to learn. You like to grow. You like, creating new things and being useful and having a purpose. That's why you're here. So that's innovation. It's something new and useful. You and I are unique, and we like to have meaning and purpose in our lives. Now, Dr. Hill talked about the difference between leading change and leading innovation. When you are leading change, you have a vision, and you are trying to get other people to follow you to fulfill this vision. Well, the interesting thing when they were interviewing the leaders in innovation was they didn't always have a vision. They had a purpose, but when you're creating something new, you don't always know what that looks like. You don't always have this perfect path built out. And to me, this gave me this feeling of freedom. I don't have to have it all planned out. I have to know my values and this purpose that's bigger than myself that I want to follow. But I don't have to have all the answers. I can experiment, and learn. In fact, that's why I'm on this YouTube channel. I love to learn.
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. You must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. What I say is true. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
The Pixar executives, they said, well, it's not about being right. It's about learning. In fact, they described their innovation process as being downright messy. And Pixar also talked about it's learning together. Another thing that Dr. Hill found about these inspiring innovation leaders is that it takes collective genius. And that's actually the title of her book, which I'll link down below. Innovation takes a village. Well, for us, even living our lives, we don't live in a vacuum. It takes a village to raise us and learn and grow ourselves. Have you heard the very popular saying, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with? Good old Jim Rohn quote there. Well, the challenge is that we need each other. We need other people in our lives to challenge us and help us grow. And this one might throw you for a loop, but we don't need to surround ourselves with only people who agree with us all the time. Break that social media algorithm about always being shown the things that we like and fit our narrow perspective. No, we need to broaden our perspective. We need to surround ourselves with people who actually challenge us and maybe even disagree with us. Yes, disagree with us. We need to see these other perspectives. That's the only way to grow, is if you are challenged. Now, Dr. Hill, she gave us the secret sauce to leading innovation. And I'm going to tell you, it's the same secret sauce to leading ourselves. Dr. Hill says the secret sauce to innovation is leadership. It's the leaders who build the right community of people who want to be there, and they set the stage for fulfilling the purpose. You and I, the number one thing that we can do is we have the control over our attitudes and our actions. We need to set up the right community around us, set the stage for people who are going to challenge us, help us find that meaning and fulfill our purpose, this bigger purpose than ourselves. To do that, we have to establish the right attitudes and the right actions for those people, those right people who are going to want to join us and live out that bigger purpose. What do you think? Tell me below. If you want to continue to learn, grow, and be challenged, you're in the right place. So subscribe to the channel and follow along with me. Until next time, this is your sprinkle of wisdom.